Hello class. Today in this video we were going to talk about joint variation. Okay, joint variation is when you have multiple variables involved in your equation. You have some maybe that are varying inversely and some that may be varying directly. Okay, so it's best to look at a problem to see what we're dealing with. So let's look at a problem from the study guide. So here in problem A, we have variable x varies inversely as the cube of y and directly as the square root of w. So you'll notice first of all that when I set up the equation, I set up x on one side and then all the other variables that it was related to on the other side. And the very first step was to put in my k in the numerator. And this is because k, whether it's inversely or direct variation, will always be in the numerator. And even though I have multiple variables involved in this equation on one on the right side of the equation, I have a w and a y, I'm only going to have one k. So, and then when I had inversely as the cube of y, I knew to put y cubed on the bottom because it's inversely related to x, as in when x, as in, well, let's look at it, when y gets large, x is small, and then we have the square root of w is varying directly. That means as w gets large, x will also get large. Okay. So we wrote an equation for that. Let's look at another one where we have to find what k is and then ultimately find the value of y. So here we have the square of the variable x. So x squared varies inversely as the square root of y. So let's put our k in as the square root of y. And directly as the variable m. So m goes on the top because it's direct variation. So then we have, okay, so I'll sort of separate these out. When m is 27, 27 for m, y is 16, square root of 16, and then x is 9. Okay, so let's see. So 9 squared is going to equal 27k over the square root of 16. So let's rewrite that. Over here, 9 squared equals k times 27 over the square root of 16. That's just 4. So then we have, so 9 squared is 81, and then we want to get k by itself, so we'll multiply by 4 over 27. Okay, so 81 divided by 27, that's going to be 3, so 3 times 4 is 12, so k is 12. Okay, so find the value of y when m is 7 and x is 2. Okay, so we have 2 squared equals, our k is 12, m is going to be 7, and then we want to find out y, and our equation involves the square root of y. Okay, so 2 squared, that is 4, And 12 times 7 is 84. And then the square root of y. So let's rewrite this again. 4 equals 84 over the square root of y. Okay, so then we'll multiply both sides by the square root of y, and also divide by 4. So we get 84 divided by 4. So that is going to be, so 80 goes into 4 20 times, so 84 must go into 4 21 times. So the square root of y equals 21. And then that means y would equal 21 squared. And 21 squared is 441. So 441 is what y equals. That is our final answer.